another breaking report of Jerusalem's gates. We have some breaking news. I consider it breaking news. I've been following this for the last 3 days. I've been putting out a video every day for the last 3 days, and there's a reason for that, is the tension with China. Now, we've addressed many times, and we won't go into it as much as we have over the last 2 times, but how Russia and China are making their way to the east. They're making their appearance in the east to fill the gap, fill the void, lack of better terms, and control more of the oil-rich east. And they'll do that slowly by slowly. But China has been doing flybys by Taiwan's at an unprecedented amount. As long as they've been keeping record of Chinese aircraft coming near them, Taiwan that is, there's never been these many flights. Now, I hope you can see the screen. I'm sorry about the ads. We're kind of rushing this broadcast. White House puts China on notice. Okay, let's read a little bit of it. We're starting right here. The Biden administration is warning China over its increasing provocations against Taiwan, a critical flashpoint amid the ongoing, make sure you can see the screen, the ongoing poor relations between Washington and Beijing. Taiwan raised the alarm after Chinese warplanes violated its airspace nearly 150 times over the course of about 4 days, leaving top Taiwanese and some American officials worried about a military confrontation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a, you heard me say this the last few days. The leader of China made it explicit comments on numerous occasions that they will invade Taiwan. He's not saying if, he's saying when. It's just the fact that China is going to reunify Taiwan with the mainland. And I have to, our Commander-in-Chief's comments and how he's being so strong against China, I appreciate President Biden being strong with China, because you really have to, of China's ulterior motives. So kudos goes out to President Biden for taking a hard stance against Beijing, and it's really incredible pressure is putting on Taiwan. So will America help Taiwan militarily if China, not if, but when China invades Taiwan? I don't know the answer to that question. But Taiwan wouldn't last long by themselves. It wouldn't last long at all. Okay, this is coming from the Hill also. It's let's read it. It's Monday. Welcome to the Overnight Defense and National Security, your nightly guide to the late. Okay, that's just the intro. Chinese warplanes have violated Taiwan's airspace nearly 150 times over the course of nearly 4 days, sending 52 warplanes through the area on Monday. We'll break down the Biden administration's message to China, fears of a military confrontation, and how Beijing responded. The Biden administration is warning China over its increasing provocations against Taiwan, a critical flashpoint amid the ongoing poor relations between Washington and Beijing. Taiwan raised the alarm after Chinese warplanes violated its airspace nearly 150 times over the course of nearly 4 days, leaving Taiwan with the what we just talked about. I got some more for you. Newsweek: China shipped warships shadow U.S. and allied naval groups in South China Sea. Okay, China appears to have deployed military vessels to shadow American and British aircraft carrier formations in the South China Sea ahead of the intensive six-nation exercise. Analysts of satellite imagery revealed on Tuesday. An image shared by Ho Chi Minh-based maritime observer Duan Dang, showed elements of U.S. Navy's Carl Vinson Carrier Strike Group and the Royal Navy's Queen Elizabeth Carrier Strike Group off the west coast of the Philippines on October 5th. So we have China shadowing U.S. and British warships. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some may ask, hold on one second. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Some people may ask, what does this mean? Well, I think God, one thing I think we can all agree on, over the last couple of decades, there have been some miraculous signs from heaven. You can see things all over the internet. Now, some of those things have been computer altered, but not all of them. Because I've happened to see things that only heaven can do. And I think God is telling us that China is fixing to make a move. Revelation 16:12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Now, the kings of the east, as you heard me say so many times, I truly believe that's China. Korea's going to do whatever China tells them to do. So North Korea and China North Korea is like China's little brother. They've always been there. China was with them during the Korean conflict, and they're with them now. So North Korea will do whatever China says for them to do. Now, is this God telling us? Because guess what? I showed you, if you haven't seen the video yesterday, I showed you an article where it was stating, and it's all over the internet, where the Euphrates River is drying up. It's drying up. There's parts of the Euphrates River that is actually dust. And it's a severe concern for a lot of countries in that area. And I showed you pictures of it yesterday. But the Euphrates River is drying up. Now, I truly believe, being moved by the Spirit, that God is warning us that the kings of the east are fixing to make a move. Now, you heard me say many years ago that in prayer the Lord told me, be on the lookout for China to flex its mighty muscle a little here and a little there. And they most certainly have. But sooner or later, China's going to do something very aggressive in regards to Taiwan and getting their foot more into the oil-rich east. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. God is warning us. He's being faithful and he's warning us. Why is he warning us? Because he loves us. And he happens to care for us. And it's the same reason why is God sending these signs against the United States? Because he happens to love us. And he happens to care that we have forsaken Christ. We kicked him out of the schools, the government, and everything else. President Trump brought a form of prayer back into school where you can pray in school and bring your Bible in school. And kudos for President Trump for being an incredible supporter of the Christian community. He deserves our appreciation for that. But God is sending signs regarding the United States that we have forsaken Christ, and the United States has been dabbling in some things that it shouldn't be dabbling in. And I think we all know, because we talked about it so many times before. But I wanted to tell you this, that China is becoming increasingly aggressive towards Taiwan. Is this signaling a beginning of an invasion? I don't know. I don't know that answer. But it's coming one day, soon, very soon. It's coming. Because they say it's coming, and they're going to reunite Taiwan with the mainland. Well, with that being said, remember, I just want to give you this broadcast quick. I didn't have time to edit too much or anything, but we see you on the next broadcast. I'll keep you updated on any news that I feel that is important to do a broadcast. We see you on the next broadcast. Thank you.